I'm Rich Musler, and this is Bite-Sized Bible Prophecy. In 4 minutes or less, I review a major Bible prophecy, and you walk away with something to think about. God once promised a man named Abram that he was going to become a father, and not just a father, but the forefather of a great nation. Now the Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and from your relatives and from your father's house to the land which I will show you. And I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing." Now, this is a pretty amazing promise from the Lord. It's also a prophecy foretelling a future event, and that's an interesting point. All promises from God are a form of prophecy, and all true prophecy is a God-given promise. In other words, if God said it, you can count on it. Abram, at the time God made this promise, was already an old man. His wife Sarai was 10 years younger than her husband and had produced no offspring in their many years of marriage. By the time the couple arrived at the land God had promised to Abram and his descendants, he was 75 years old. Sarai was 65 and still childless. It seemed unlikely to them that they might produce an heir the natural way. Abram suggested to God that his servant Eliezer should be his heir. God flat out rejected that idea. "This man will not be your heir," he told Abram. "One who will come from your own body shall be your heir." Abram was puzzled by this. How could he, in his advanced years, be a father? It was then that God made one of the most incredible prophecies ever made, incredible in its imagery and scope. And God took him outside and said, "Now look toward the heavens and count the stars, if you are able to count them." And he said to him, "So shall your descendants be." Sarai too had her doubts. Feeling somewhat responsible because she had produced no heir, she suggested that Abram sleep with her Egyptian handmaid Hagar. He agreed, and Hagar gave birth to Abram's son Ishmael when Abram was 86 years old. But the child born to Abram and Hagar was not the heir God intended. When Abram was 99 years old, God declared his new name Abraham, a father of many nations. God also changed Sarai's name to Sarah and said, "I will bless her, and indeed I will give you a son by Sarah, and she shall be a mother of nations." 1 year later, at age 99, Sarah gave birth. Her husband Abraham was 100 years old. They named their child Isaac, which means laughter. And so Sarah said, "God has made laughter for me. Everyone who hears will laugh with me." Isaac grew up strong and eventually fathered twins, Esau and Jacob, and from Jacob descended all the tribes of Israel. There are an estimated 15 million Jews living in our world today. As God told Abraham, "Count the stars if you're able to count them, so shall your descendants be." I'm Rich Musler, and this is Bite-Sized Bible Prophecy. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment below and subscribe to the Rich Musler channel on YouTube. Watch for more Bite-Sized Bible Prophecy.